You can flash your money, your titles, your charm. None of it moves her. A Sigma female doesn't get impressed. She gets intrigued, but only by truth and the power of the mind. A Sigma female walks into a room, and instantly the energy shifts. Not because she is loud or trying to be seen, but because she is deeply unaffected by the noise around her. While others are busy proving their worth, she's simply existing in hers. Men chase her, women envy her, society misunderstands her. Because she's the type who can see through illusions, especially the illusion of success. You see, in today's world, people are obsessed with status. The car, the job title, the designer clothes, the carefully filtered lifestyle. But a Sigma female, she's watching all of that, quietly, detached, and unimpressed. Not because she is arrogant, but because she knows the truth. External success means nothing if your soul is empty. A Sigma female's mind is built like a radar. She picks up on energy, not just words. She can tell when someone's confidence is forced, when their success is a shield for deep-seated insecurity. She's not impressed by what you have. She's impressed by how you carry yourself when no one is watching. That's the real difference. You could be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, but if your ego walks in before your heart, she's already lost interest. You could have fame, luxury, or followers, but if your character is weak, she sees right through you. For her, authenticity is the real currency. And unfortunately, in this world, it's incredibly rare. That's why she often walks alone. Not because she's lonely, but because very few people can meet her standards of truth. Here asks what most people don't get about Sigma females. They've already seen the world for what it is. They've been around people who flaunted money but lacked meaning. They've worked in environments where people worshipped titles but lost their souls chasing them. They've dated men who promised the world but couldn't offer a single drop of emotional depth. So now, nothing external can impress her. She values experiences that change her soul, not her social status. You could offer her a life of luxury, and she'd probably just smile. But show her peace, show her depth, show her loyalty, and her heart might actually listen. Sigma females are never impressed by success because they've learned that success often hides the pain that people refuse to face. The Sigma female doesn't wait for validation. She creates her own world. Her strength comes from her independence. Her calm comes from her control. And her confidence? It's not loud. It's quiet and deeply rooted. While others chase applause, she chases growth. While others seek comfort, she seeks evolution. That's why traditional measures of success don't touch her. She doesn't crave recognition from others. She doesn't need anyone to clap for her. She claps for herself. She doesn't compete, because in her mind she's already operating in a completely different league. You might think she's cold or emotionless, but that's not true at all. She's just emotionally intelligent enough to know that not everything and everyone deserves a reaction. A Sigma female knows that success can be a total illusion. Anyone can rent a lifestyle for a weekend. Anyone can post a highlight reel on social media. But not everyone can face their own darkness and come out healed on the other side. She respects people who've been broken and rebuilt themselves quietly. She admires the ones who've lost everything and still managed to keep their integrity. That's what impresses her. Not your achievements, but your resilience. Not your status, but your soul. To her, authenticity is the new luxury. She doesn't care how much you make. She wants to know how you think. She doesn't care what you drive. She cares about where your heart is driving you. Success without substance? That's just noise to her. And Sigma females don't do noise. They live in silence where the truth speaks loudest. She has standards that most people don't even understand. Because she doesn't measure success in numbers. She measures it in peace of mind. Her peace is priceless. Her time is sacred. Her attention is earned, never given freely. You can't buy her love with status. You can't manipulate her with cheap charm. You can't impress her with empty promises. She's not looking for a perfect life. She's building a meaningful one. That's why her aura feels so untouchable. She's calm in the middle of chaos, focused in the noise, and deeply connected to herself. She's not chasing, she's attracting. Because she knows that what's real will always align with her naturally. Most men don't know what to do with a Sigma female. They try to impress her with what they think women want: money, fame, a certain look. But when she doesn't react, they get confused. Her silence is intimidating. Her stillness feels like rejection. But it's not rejection, it's discernment. She's watching your patterns. She's feeling your intentions. She's studying your character. And the moment she senses arrogance, neediness, or manipulation, she detaches instantly. Men who crave validation crumble under her energy, but men who are grounded in themselves find her fascinating. Because she reflects truth. She's like a mirror. You see your real self in her presence. That's why some men are so drawn to her, and others run away from her as fast as they can. A Sigma female's calmness comes from a deep place of knowing. She knows that everything external can vanish in a second: money, beauty, relationships, even fame. So she roots herself in what can't be taken away: her wisdom, her inner strength, and her self-respect. You can't impress someone who's found peace within themselves, because she's not looking outside anymore. She's already full. She's been through storms that broke others, and she walked out stronger, quieter, and more selective. That's the energy that confuses people. They expect her to be excited by shallow attention. But she's already learned that attention isn't affection, noise isn't value, and success isn't happiness. People often label her as cold, but she's not cold. She's just deeply self-aware. She doesn't let her emotions control her. She observes them, she studies them, and then she chooses how to respond. That level of self-control is rare, and that's what makes her so powerful. Her detachment is her protection. It keeps her grounded when others lose themselves. It keeps her calm when others are desperately chasing approval. She doesn't need the world to understand her. She just needs to understand herself. And believe me, she does. So what does actually impress a Sigma female? It's simple: truth, depth, purpose. Show her your consistency when no one's watching. Show her your vulnerability without being afraid. Show her your loyalty when it's inconvenient for you. That's how you earn her respect. Not through grand gestures, but through raw authenticity. Because to her, being real is the rarest form of success there is. She'll never be impressed by your possessions, but she'll be deeply moved by your character. And once she's impressed by your soul, she'll give you a kind of loyalty that can't be bought. The Sigma female doesn't live to impress. She lives to express. She walks her own path in silence, not because she's hiding, but because peace is her loudest statement. She knows her worth. She knows her power. And she knows that nothing external can ever define her. So when the world flaunts its version of success, she just smiles softly, because she's seen it all, and she knows the truth. Being unshakably yourself is the highest form of success there is. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more.